Okay, guys, it's me again, back on the YouTube iClone tutorials. After having the global illumination, let us delete that plane out there, delete the plane out there, and also you can also delete this or disable this what we call global illumination. Then you can just have normal light. Let's try to put just one normal light, and the light that we're going to use here is a point light. Let's put one point light to the house now, and then pull this point light close to our scene and try to place it maybe somewhere there. Let's say it's kind of a night or whatever, something like that. Okay, as I said, guys, in this tutorial, I'll be talking about LUTs. Okay, LUTs are very important things. In this scene, it doesn't look good. Why? Because it's having the very dark spot on it. Having a darkness on the scene is not bad, but it will not look cinematic. So once you apply LUTs, then the scene will change. How to apply LUTs? LUTs can be found on your content tab in iClone. And mostly part is this part here is called a stage. Then you can find a place where there is something called LUTs. There's a stage and then there are LUTs. In my case, my program doesn't have those. I didn't download the package, so I do have the LUTs from iClone 8 and also iClone 7. I just group them together in one biggest file. This amplifier LUT 200 and other LUTs are just homemade. I made myself this light. I mixed the few LUTs and then you can create a setup. I'll also show you guys how to create your own LUT for iClone. So the first thing, how to apply LUT to your scene. If you have a LUT or you have seen these things on your iClone, these are LUTs, guys. These are LUTs, kind of a housing or whatever. So these are making your scene to look even more cinematic. How can you apply them? You can just drag and drop to your scene simply. Or sometimes you could go by clicking visual, clicking right there, okay, in visual, and then this is called a post effect, I think, effect. Then the lights will be right there, okay. Even if you drag and drop the light will be right there. So this light will make your scene to be cinematic and also will increase the test on your scene. But the lights that are mostly usually useful are very few, guys. Not all these lights can be useful for every scene. But the most light that I do recommend is hollow blue. Hollow blue is the light that you can use for the night scene. For instance, once we apply it, then you can see the effect that we do have on the scene right now. The scene is already changing and it's kind of a cinematic scene. But this one is not enough. You can untick it to the scene to be just back to normal. Another light which is very important for you to use is called vibrance. Vibrance, this vibrance best, I write there myself, best outdoor. Vibrance is best for outdoor scene because it is very bright. So if you are dealing with a bright scene, then it will increase the brightness and make your scene even much more realistic. We can use it in another tutorials are there. But for now, you can try it. Click there. You can see it increased brightness. Okay, but just uncheck it. Another LUT that you can use and is very important is this LUT called color filter. This is a very, very important LUT or color setup. Once you click open, this LUT is having a three effects: red filter, green filter, and blue filter. If you want your scene to be covered with a green, then you can just pull this green and then your scene will be kind of a green. And sometimes you want your scene to have a kind of a blue. Then you have to just pull this LUT, then your scene will return to blue. The other LUT that is just a normal and completely normal, you have to set it for yourself. It's called neutral. Neutral is a LUT that you have to set it for yourself. Let me try it right. Neutral here. This one. Neutral, you are setting it yourself. Once you set neutral or you tap or you check or you uncheck, there's nothing changes there. Because this is a lot that you have to adjust it for yourself. Let's say We want our scene to have kind of a greenish, but at the same time to have kind of a yellow. So our scene will have both lights, both colors. But sometimes you can say that I want my scene to be to have the kind of a different like colors. Okay, so you can just change the hue. Changing the hue, then your scene will be completely different from normal scene. It will have its unique lights. And sometimes also you can just change the saturation, add the saturation or lower the saturation. So this light actually neutral is you can just try to manage the scene by using it. I do recommend also to have it. But another alert which is very good is called active purple. Active purple for kind of the scene is a very good one. It created this kind of a texture which is very important. But apart from that, there's something called effects. There are alerts and there are effects. For instance, this hollow blue, there is LUT, LOUT, lookup table. They are called the lookup table. But these are LUT and these are LUT. But there is something called color adjusting, color filter in active purple. I group them as a LUT because they are just in one section. But these actually, guys, these are having a different work sometimes and they are not, they cannot also change the colors sometimes, but they have the different work here. Not so far from the lights, but I'm going to tell you how you can use this color just in a color filter and other kind of setup or effects to your scene. So just keep on touch. I'm going to delete all of this, then you can come back applying this a post effects setup.